So what makes a great modern manager? Is it the intelligence? Is it the tactical thinking? Is it the ability to handle television cameras?
Well, I think you know what I'm going to say. I think it's a mixture of everything. I think you have to be really adaptable. You have to be able to change your mood and your behaviour in an instant. So 1 minute you might be with a player, the next minute you're in front of the media, and you might have contrasting moods, but you can't show them. So in some senses, you just have to control your emotions really well and have a deep intellect to be able to be one step ahead of problems that you may foresee coming, to deal with them before they come.
Do you think it's a type of, let me ask you this, Jamie, do you think it's a different type of person that's becoming a manager now?
Yeah, I do, because I think, if I think when I was a kid and I was watching football, you could watch a game of football and you'd think, Peter Reid will be a manager, Brian Robson will be a manager, those sort of warrior type sort of figures in teams. I'm not saying I was that, but what I mean is that type of someone who was shouting and organising on the pitch.
Well, you were, we can say that, you
were.
But
I was almost, in the past, I think everyone would have said, you'd be perfect for management. Obviously, I haven't took that. I actually look at it now, and we're obviously different characters, that's fair to say. And it's almost now I feel like people going into coaching, I think it's the right decision, is that they can control their emotions a little bit more with sort of wins, not getting too high, defeats, and also more think a little bit, I wouldn't say think deeply about the game, but just, do you understand where I'm coming from now? I see sort of more of that type rather than my type of sort of player and character actually going into management. I actually think someone like you with your character could deal with it, even though you're saying you're consumed by it, you have ups and downs, probably can deal with it a lot better than I ever would be able to.
Yeah, I think there's a time and a place for all sorts of management. You see that there's so many different characters managing in the Premier League now, and I don't think there's one way. I think there's so many different ways, and there's so many different characters can make successful managers. But yeah, maybe there's a trend now to getting the coaching process right. So really investing in your badges and understanding the game before you start to coach. And I think naturally that's bringing deeper thinkers to the game, maybe.
I mean, I was surprised when you went into management, because we were together, weren't we, in an England tour under 21s, and I don't think you spoke for a month.
I probably felt I shouldn't have been there. But no, you did enough speaking for me.
Exactly, so some things haven't changed.
Tell us that story, Eddie. This is your taste of national duty.
Yeah, no, I was in League One with Bournemouth at the time. I had no idea that England even knew my name, and got called up for the Toulon tournament. I think we had a few pull-outs, so they looked deep into the lower leagues.
More than a few.
25 pull-outs. And no, I got a call up with Jamie and Frank Lampard and some other great players. It's just a great experience for me from League One to experience that.